Alexa, stop. Good morning, everybody. So, I hope you guys had an amazing Easter. It's Easter for me today, but I hope you guys had a good one. I'm headed out to go to the gym, do a little ab slash little quick workout, and then go on a run. Come back, shower. I'm debating going on a hike. This will be my Easter. I don't have any family plans or anything like that, which is cool. I'm kind of just doing my own thing. So I'm gonna go think about going on a hike or on a bike ride. It's still up in the air, undecided on which one I really want to do. I'm thinking. Yeah, that's really what's going on this morning. I hope you guys have an amazing day, a good day, and you guys had a lot of fun, and you guys kick off your week right and hit the ground running this week, and get everything you set out to get done completed. But let's keep today rolling. Yeah. It's time for the words of wisdom. I know you're looking at me and you're like, really, bro? You're giving us wisdom? It looks like you haven't done crap today. You're right, I haven't. But I'm still going to give you words of wisdom. So let's get straight to it. Today's words of wisdom come from Will Smith. And he said the following. He said, we spend money on things Today's words of wisdom come from Will Smith, and he said the following. We spend money we do not have on things we do not need to impress people who don't care. We spend money we do not have to buy things we do not need to impress people who don't care. Think about that. I don't think he's the only person to say it, but think of those words. How does it resonate with you? What are you currently thinking about? Like, what's running through your mind right now? Because the reality of it is that's a society we live in. And we can't continue to blame that situation on society. At some point, we have to take ownership as individuals and as people that these are the mistakes we continue to make, and we're setting these trends, and we're doing these things to ourselves. So think about those words of wisdom today, and comment below on what you think about that. Maybe you think, no, I don't really do that. I buy things that I want. And maybe you do, but think about it. Comment below if you disagree with what I'm saying today, and let me know why. But let's keep today rolling. Let's see what I can get into, since it's still technically early and I should still be able to get some stuff done. Yeah. So here's what I have for today. I'm going to try to be as positive as I can possibly be without being a douchebag. And that's going to be very difficult for me to do. But here's what I have. There's a saying that goes a little bit like this. The people that are most broken are the ones that take care of other people. And that's just me giving you a short synopsis, a short little info of what I'm trying to say. And for those of you guys that understand it, you'll understand what I'm trying to say. I always go out of my way to take care of other people. Always. And people might disagree with me, but that's fine. But what I continue to realize is that over time, that the people I reach out to, the people I contact, the people I'm trying to hang out with, people, whatever I'm trying to do, those people are too busy. And for those of you that keep up with my vlogs or whatever it might be, that I post daily, realized that I was married once and I'm divorced. And I hung out at a place that I called home for many months, attempting to wait for something to happen, holding on to false hope that something would change and I could fix something. And I'll be the first to say I'm not perfect, because I'm far from perfect, and I've caused a lot of harm and I've caused a lot of damage to people that get close to me. And I've learned very valuable, tough lessons through this process that they call divorce. And since moving back to a new state, I did my very best to reach out to people that are family, friends, loved ones, whatever they might be, to attempt to put myself out there, to become vulnerable, to be getting out of my comfort zone. You know, people always tell you, like, you need to reach out to people, you need to go. And I do that constantly. Way more than I've ever done in the last, 10 years of my life. We'll just say 10, because we won't say my whole life, because I was young at one point. So I do it a lot. And I put myself in those situations, 1 with family, 2 with people that I get to know, and 3 with strangers. And I don't do it because I like to be rejected, or because I like to hear no, or because I don't want people to answer my calls. I do it because I realize that I have to be willing to accept rejection, failure, disappointment, to get to know people and get to meet people. But I'm constantly reminded of one thing. I hung out with my aunt yesterday, and she told me one thing, and everyone constantly reminds me of this, that's mature, grown up, and has experienced things in their life that maybe other people haven't experienced. I told her how about I have a car that it wasn't really a car that I purchased for myself, and how I didn't know if I want to purchase a motorcycle or a vehicle. And she said, remember that no one will take care of you. And if you don't do things for yourself, no one will do them for you. And people constantly tell me that. And I've done a lot of things for myself in the last year of my life, ranging from planning trips to going and doing things that make me uncomfortable. Like today, I went and ate by myself. It's Easter, I didn't hang out with family, I didn't do anything like that. I went and hung out by myself, had dinner by myself, and I'm learning to get comfortable with being with myself and caring about myself and doing things that make me happy, I guess. But I constantly continue to have faith in the people I care and love for, because being lonely is not anything that should make you happy as an individual, or that's how I personally feel. But at some point, you give up on reaching out and talking to people, because you can only do it so many times before you just realize that it's a waste of your time. And my time to me is very valuable, and there's no reason for me to talk to you, reach out to you, continue to call you, continue to leave you messages, to text you, and to answer your calls when you need something from me. And I'm talking to you guys because I know there's people out there that do this, that bend over backwards for people, that go out of their way to make other individuals happy, and don't consistently do things that make themselves happy and create inner peace for them. Because at the end of the day, here's the reality of the world we live in today. No one will take care of you when you lose your job, when you don't have money, when you can no longer provide, when you can no longer answer a phone and make them happy or make them feel better about themselves, guess what happens? All these people disappear from your life quickly. Very, very quickly. I've been married, and guess what? That so-called family that you call family is not your family. Because the moment that ends, the family disappears. Friends, realize what you call the word friends. Because I can count my friends on one hand. Just to throw that out there. And acquaintances, people hate when I call them acquaintances, but I have a lot of acquaintances. Guess what? They're not my friends. They're acquaintances. It's people that talk to you because of need, necessity, or because they're bored. At the end of the day, if something happens to you, they don't care. If you end up in the hospital, they don't care. I've ended up in the hospital. Guess what? My so-called friends, not one visited me. Granted, the stupidity of why I ended up in the hospital was my own responsibility. Still, the person that was there was my mother, my family, my blood. And I'm not trying to be negative or trying to make you think that I'm unhappy or give you unpleasant thoughts. I'm just being real with you guys. What I'm trying to tell you is that you have to find your own happiness, and you need to quit wasting your time answering calls, reaching out to people, and spending your valuable time on people that don't realize how important you are and how valuable you are and how much you can provide into your life. And by provide, I don't mean money. I mean love, smiles, laughs, happiness. I mean the things that are you cannot add a number to, a value of a numerical number. It's not dollar bills. It's something that you provide to someone that comes from the heart and you cannot get anywhere else. Someone who will care for you in the moments that you're down and the moments you're up. Someone that will push you above your boundaries, and someone who will support you when you want to do something crazy, and someone who will be blunt honest with you when you have a stupid idea and tell you that is the worst idea you've thought of, don't do that. And someone that will step in front of you when you're trying to make a mistake and protect you from committing that mistake. Those are friends, and I have those friends. What I'm trying to say is that at the end of the day, only you can provide your own happiness, and only you can do the things that will make you happy. So stop waiting and depending on a person to come into your life and make you happy, because that might never happen. And not that I want you to be lonely, I'm just being honest. It might never happen. And if you continue to waste your time on people that don't value you, that's things you could be providing to another person that values who you are as an individual and will care for you and love you for who you are as a person, and not judge you and not make any kind of negative comments towards you, but they will be honest with you, support you, and push you to go and grow to the next level. I went on a rant today, and I understand that I shouldn't have, but this is why I created my channel, and this is why this is my vlog. Hopefully you guys tuned in and stuck around to the end. If you stuck around to the end and you like my real talks, hit the thumbs up. I don't say that enough. Honestly, I continue to do this because I enjoy it. I only get usually 1 thumbs up per video, sometimes less. But guess what? This is something I do to release my stress and to share something that I hope impacts someone's life. But if you've made it to the end and you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to keep up with the latest content that I post, usually daily. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow on Ricos Spot.